What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. This is a video about nothing, girl. I don't have nothing to talk about. I said we was gonna see what's going on the blogs. I have a few more minutes.
I sponsor the I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Before I have to get back to where I need to go back to. I was just thinking about Aaliyah, and I was just thinking about the men in the music industry and how when you looked at her, she always had this like sadness in her eyes, like it was just like this vacant sadness in her eyes. And I feel like she was just really grossly mistreated, not only by R. Kelly, but by other men who were involved with her. And then I was thinking about, there was a comment that was left under the video about Diddy and Cassie. You know, Diddy had to step down from Revolt. And then I was watching this video of this lawyer. I think she was either on Married to Medicine or Atlanta. I can't remember, but her face looks familiar. Maybe she was on Bell Collective, or she was on a reality show before. But she was talking about how Cassie's lawyers, they didn't just sue Puffy, they sued his corporations. Girl, I'm going after the businesses too. And they have clauses where she's coming after them as not just his girlfriend, but also an employee under contract. She was under contract. And how now they're like, okay, we're going to pay her off, but you're going to have to step down because that's going to affect how people deal with us. Because I'm sure there are advertisers that are like, on Revolt, like, we're not going to advertise with you all while the head of your company is being alleged of these horrific, heinous acts against women. No. Whether or not they agree with him or get down like him, because a lot of them do. But on the outside, from the outside, no. We don't agree with this. You're not going to be able to head a company with these allegations like this. Step down, sir. You're going to have to step. They said he temporarily stepped down. No, you stepping down forever. Because it's not just Cassie. There's other women coming out. And I'm sure there will be some men, if they had enough support, right? If homophobia wasn't so rampant, especially within hip hop, there would be a lot of men coming forward as well. But then I was thinking about this comment about ketamine, and the woman or the person in the comments said they worked in a burn center and they used ketamine so when it's time to take baths for these patients, they use ketamine because it keeps you awake, but you're immobilized. So you were putting a drug that I was listening to something the other day where ketamine can kill you. This is a horse tranquilizer, if I'm not mistaken. So it can kill a human being, all right? But it makes you immobile. So, but you're awake. So me thinking about this man doing these harmful things to this girl, and then her not being able to move but being awake while it's happening to her. That's some evil shit, bro. You can't sit in the head of nothing. Nothing. And then the ketamine also fucks with your memory. I was reading, I was like, damn. And then when she said, yeah, it makes you immobile, but you're still alert. So it's like, you had this girl on ketamine and she was immobile while these things were happening to her. Like, you got to pay for that. Because the way that you're able to abuse this many people is because of the money that you have access to. So what do we do in order for you? It's broke niggas out here abusing women, trafficking women. What do you think if they had money, what they would be doing? So we need to remove the way that you're able to abuse people. We need to strip you of that tool that you use. These people need to tell their stories. Aubrey, you're doing a lot of hinting, a lot of things. Talk. Are you under some type of gag order or NDA? Because why aren't you talking? You have everything to say about how other people are moving, but you've had an experience with Puffy too. So share your experience, sweetheart. Tell your story. Because if it pisses you off that they settled, they had to settle. Listen to this. Listen to this. They had no other choice but to settle because she came after his goddamn businesses. And that's what she should have done. Shout out to her lawyers. Here you go. I can't remember this. Here, let me,
attorneys were really...
Okay, hold on. Let me pause this. Her name is Simone. Oh, she was on Ready to Love. I knew she was on a reality show. But listen to her, what she says about Puffy. Because, here, listen. She's a lawyer. All right. Oh, shit.
His corporation.
They sure did.
And
okay, here we go.
Her attorneys were really brilliant. They didn't sue just Diddy. They sued his corporation.
They sure did.
And they sued his corporations and sued in her capacity as an employee. When you do that, it triggers commercial liability insurance. Yeah. And it triggers another policy called directors and officers. Okay. And we know he's a director of these companies as the CEO. So now you got two policies. What happens then is it takes away Puffy's ability to settle. It's not his choice no more.
So it's no longer personal accountability. It's his organization.
It's his organization. And it's no different than like if you hit somebody with your car. Mm-hmm. Let's say you have State Farm. Mm-hmm. State Farm gets to decide to settle, not you. You could say, I didn't run the stop sign. That's not true. They're lying. If State Farm says, we don't care, we did our investigation, we're settling. That's it. That's what happened here. So because they added those claims, the corporate insurance carrier got to say, read over it and say, oh, hell no, we're giving her the money.
We're hearing you. Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
And if he wants to be able to leave anything to his children, he needs to walk away from all of these corporations.
Damn, he can no longer be the head of his corporations.
Well, remember, didn't I say directors and officers liability?
Yeah.
More than likely, what will happen is those insurance companies, they have the ability to say, we won't renew your policy if he continues to be a director. Our attorneys were really brilliant.
If he continues to be a director over this company, we will not insure your company. So, and you need it. I said, oh, she has some good lawyers. Come on, through with it. Yes, Cassie. Yes. Because the same, like I said, the same thing you use, the same tool you use to abuse people is the same tool we're going to use to repair these people and pay out restitution. You're going to have to pay, motherfucker. And I hope that more people come out against not just him, because he's not alone. That's another thing. He's not alone in this. He's not alone. And it's not just men. They have women procuring these young girls and this talent for these men. What do you think Ghislaine Maxwell, why she was held accountable and responsible? Because you helped this man do these things to these women and girls. So he's not alone. Don't think it's just Puffy, honey. It's a lot of these motherfuckers. A lot of them. BET, didn't they just give him a Lifetime Achievement Award? They should take it. They should literally take it away. But the male worship within the Black community is so strong that I don't even see them saying, you know what, we gave you a Lifetime Achievement. You've been alleged of doing these things. Girl, we're taking it back. We're rescinding the Lifetime Achievement Award because you're not going to be honored as you terrorize. That's a no. But that's something that's in the culture of Black people where it's like it's this male, it's literally male worship. They like BET, the year that Kevin Samuels died, they put him in a memoriam. You know when they do the in memoriam at the end, they give a moment of silence. They put him in that compilation. After he terrorized women, after he created an energy and a club of men who enjoy watching women suffer. They honored him in his death when he should have been pissed on. Sorry. These men who cause violence against women and being honored and uplifted at the same time sends a crazy message. It's a mind fuck. You are honoring men who are terrorizing and harming, leaving imprints on women that they will never, ever be able to get off of them. And you honor him, girl. It's a joke. A fucking joke. Diddy's ex-bodyguard said Diddy wanted to drug Danity Kane and pimp them out.
Danity Kane.
Listen.
They probably gonna go after him too. Because I heard him, and I'm giving you this, Aubrey. He stood up there and he said in front of a lot of people, we were in the studio, and I said something to him and walked out the studio. He said, yo, I'm going to drug their ass off and pick them up and pimp them out to my nigga. He said, I'm going to drug them out. I'm going to get them all on drugs, and I'm going to pimp their ass out to my nigga. I was like, there's somebody kids, and walked out. And there's somebody that heard me.
Those are somebody's children. Look at what you're doing to somebody's children. They don't care. They don't care. A day of reckoning. And Puffy's pretty high up there. So, and what it sounds like to me is Puffy is a sex trafficker. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he traffics young men and women. That's what it sounds like to me. And for him to want to do that to Danity Kane, drug them and pimp them out, Puffy is a vampire. He's a vampire. You look at him. Look at the way he looks nowadays. Just look at him. I don't know. It's something about his whole little face. I don't know. But to know that every woman he was with, he abused. Every woman he was with, they said Kim Porter was dealing with the same thing. And she stabbed him with a corkscrew. And then in Cassie's report, he tried to stab her with the corkscrew. Like, what did you, girl? And it's a slap in people's faces when he gets up on stage and is giving all of this praise to Kim Porter, and then thanking Cassie for dealing with him through the dark times while he's still living in the dark times. Oh, now you come out with a message talking about your love. You're the antithesis of it. You might have it in you, but you lean so far onto the dark side. There's no love there. It doesn't even reside there. There's no room for it there. The things and the abuse that you've inflicted on women, you need to go down everybody. Like I was about to say, they really need to check the connection between whatever Jeffrey Epstein had going on and how he was trafficking young girls. They need to look at Puffy in the same way, because I guarantee you that is what's going on. He's trafficking. And all of a sudden you want to be posting this little baby. Oh, you had a baby. As a woman who just had a baby from a man accused of what he was doing, I would want to vomit and eat my young. I would want to eat my young, knowing that I procreated with a man so vile that I duplicated that person's DNA. Oh, I would eat my young. I would eat it. Tiffany Haddish arrested for... Why do they put music on the damn post? Top locked up, girl. It's a mess. Tiffany Haddish arrested for DUI after falling asleep behind the wheel. Sounds like Tiffany Haddish needs some intervention. It sounds like she needs like a medical professional intervention. This is like her second DUI in, I think, in a few months or a couple years or something. I don't know. But it's her second DUI. 2 DUIs. First of all, if you're going to go out and be drinking, everybody was asking where are her friends. She probably doesn't have many friends. She's not on right now. When you're not on, you don't have any friends. When you're not on, you have these allegations of you with these children and how you exploited these children for comedy. That's not a good look at all. So people may not want to be around Tiffany, and she might just be drinking her sorrows away. But get a driver, sweetheart. Get a driver. Call. There's too many rideshare damn companies out here that you can call. You don't have to be driving drunk. They found her slumped over the wheel of her car, or slumped over in the car, whatever. I don't know, but they arrested her for driving under the influence. So I hope she gets the help. I hope she gets some help. Girl, I thought about Lori Harvey hanging around with Sean, with Puffy. I wonder what he was trying to get her to do. I wonder that's probably why it didn't last too long. You didn't see her around Puffy too long. It was like she was seeing his son, but then I guess he told his son, "Nah, let me rock with her." And that what was going on. But girl, no. I can't wait till she writes her book. I can't wait till Lori Harvey writes her motherfucking book, honey. Dating all these men, honey, and hearing about these weirdos. To be or not to be, Lori Harvey and Damson Idris spotted together at Beyonce's World Tour concert film premiere despite breaking up weeks ago. Oh, let's see. Diddy's former bodyguard alleges that he stopped Puff from beating Cassie multiple times. Also claims she wasn't the only one it happened to. Sick of covering up what you did. I'm telling you, a lot of women have probably been at the hands of when I tell you, that is the reason why I say I could not wait until the Me Too movement moved to hip hop, because every single one of them niggas ain't shit. Every single one of them niggas at the top ain't shit and abuse women and abuse their creatives and abuse women. Every single one of them. And there's hundreds of people who have witnessed, people who have just been there quick and have witnessed something. Too many people. Too many people. Let's hear what he says.
It may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick. Cassie spoke on it. She said, yeah, I jumped on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times. And it was other people.
They ain't shit. There's nothing wrong with exploring your sexual fantasies, but when you start abusing people to just see what you can do and direct them and do this, you're sick, bro. You have people under the influence, they can't consent, giving them drugs that immobilize them but keep them alert. That's sick, yo. That is so sickening. And he's not the only one. And it's a lot of men who participate with each other and with other young girls and young men. So many stories coming out. Come on. And then y'all, then the black entertainment sources praise these men, praise them while they abuse women on the way to all the way to the top. Tamar Braxton takes accountability for the breakup with Jeremy. We broke up because of me. No shit. No shit, girl. Because just like these niggas who don't change because there's no consequence for their behavior, you ain't changing either, Tamar. You gonna be trekking through the tundra for the rest of your life, trekking through the tundra for the rest of your life, looking for somebody to spend the rest of your life with instead of going to get help to heal the wounds that you're trying to get repaired in relationships. Girl, wake the fuck up. Somebody says she's a Pisces. She can't help it. Shout out to the Pisces. Y'all love love. Y'all love to be in love. But I want y'all to love yourselves. Be in love with yourselves. Y'all always trying to find something outside of yourself thinking that it's going to fulfill you. No, ma'am. That's not happening. Going back to shit that doesn't serve you over and over and over again. Insane. Insanity. No, we're not doing that. Tamar is, I tweeted back in 2020, when she was with David, that weirdo, I said, what did I say? Shit. That's why I said I don't even have to repeat myself over and over again because it's going to be the same shit. This was from October 17th, 2020. Tamar is a desperate fool. Any man will do, honey. Any man will make Tamar feel the abandonment issues created by her father. So any controlling man will do. I just started the last episode and I'm already annoyed. And she copes by avoiding. She needs clinical inpatient help. Let's see what she's saying on the internet.
I am the happiest I have been.
You're the happiest you've been, but you're on your phone talking to yourself, as we do, talking to yourselves while you in a club. You having that much fun? Girl, this is the happiest you've been?
Surprise, y'all. We broke up because of me.
Because you are a drama queen, you a telenovela. That's because you Tamar telenovela Braxton. Girl. I want Tamar, I really want Tamar, somebody to get with Tamar and help her heal these wounds. Like, she needs a therapist, not a man. Y'all be looking for, I don't know what y'all be looking for. Shit, whatever.
I'm going to talk about this next week because I can't talk about this with companies, and y'all know what I mean by companies. People who don't understand. And he announced the breakup. The breakup happened.
The first comment says, not she letting a white man play in her face. The ancestors are disgusted. Girl, stand up. Girl, y'all be letting these niggas play in your face. Is that even better? The ancestors don't like that either. And don't leave out he wasn't chasing you to get back either. She has always been the problem. This woman is damn near 50 and still acts like a child. I can never forget how she treated Tracy. She tried to switch over and even got on the white boy's nerves. Now you know what we go through, bro. Shut your stupid ass up. Go be happier out of my feed. I don't get it. The man has 40 kids by 55 baby mamas. Girl, he manipulated the situation by going to your ops, and now you back with him. The stories write themselves. Tamar, girl, it's all your fault. Ain't no way you letting that white man fool your eyes out of out into going into social media and blaming yourself for y'all breakup while he takes zero blame. Tamar, we know he's not innocent either. I'm sure, girl. If your problem ain't nothing wrong with saying that. If you're the problem, ain't nothing wrong with saying that and being accountable. And then y'all be fighting over these men, like going back to these girls and going back to these men and being like, I got him, girl. It's a mess. Ugh. I'm so happy the girls, Gen Z and after, I'm so Gen Y, what are they called? Millennials? The younger millennials and the Gen Zs, they ain't playing this shit. Shout out to all the women being child free by choice. Shout out to all the women in healthy relationships with themselves. Shout out to all the women exiting out of relationships that are no longer beneficial to them and no longer serve them. Release everything that doesn't serve you. You don't have to deal with that. There's no honor or nobility in being somebody's goddamn sacrifice, mule, or martyr. It's not. You don't get a badge. You don't get a cookie. You don't get nothing for it. So stop doing it. Stop. Put the staff away. You just walking through the tundra, thirsty as fuck, dealing with whatever. And literally looking for, like I saw this woman, I guess it's Ready to Love. She's telling this guy, I think I'm going to go in another direction. He was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, that's all you have to say? He was like, yeah, you've already made your decision. You want him to have an emotional react. Ooh, did y'all see that bird? Did y'all see that bird? Was it about to try to fly through this window? Maybe it thought this was a path. Why? I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, y'all. Girl, you don't have to deal with that. Man, the man is not the prize, girl. Like I said the other day, like Tanisha, Letitia, and Gregory ain't gonna last long. Then somebody was like, Quad's gonna be single too. Girl, the man is not the prize. The man is actually not the prize in this situation. In most situations. You're the prize, girl. That's why, girl, let me shut up. Okay, I'm gone. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Tamar, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I just hope you fall in love with yourself.
And
I can't listen to her while she talks over this music and stuff in a club. It's weird as hell. Neil's ex Crystal Renee allegedly dating Safaree. Because they have the same charm. Oh, she's sitting in the back. She's a fool. If you get with Safaree, you a damn fool. Safaree is unsuitable for partnership. If you just want to sit on his lap and stroke the beefcake, then just say that. But being in a relationship with a nigga like that, girl, give me a fucking break. Y'all be trying to be in relationships with men who you just want dick from. Just get the dick and go. Why do you want to be in a relationship? You don't want to even be in a relationship with him. Why are you playing this game? You want some dick. Just get some dick and go. Y'all would be safer hiring escorts, honestly, than putting yourself through a bunch of bullshit with these weirdo niggas just to sit on somebody's lap. Girl, give me a fucking break. I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Center yourself, girl. Love yourself. Fall in love with yourself, honey. Build a relationship with yourself, girl. Peace.